Next on Magic One.
A friend of mine, an old lady, told me once that, Ronnie, if you went to bed broke, then you had no business going to bed. I must tell you, if you also went to bed broke, you didn't have to go to bed broke. You are supposed to stay hustling. This is Magic One, a beautiful TV station that brings to you My Hustle with your boy Ron. Usually on My Hustle, we bring to you prominent businessmen and women. Men and women who have really achieved so much with their businesses. They started small and they have really become so big in the business world. People actually that have even achieved greater things that even you can imagine of. This is My Hustle and my name is Ronnie. And I'm introducing to you a very wonderful gentleman that is doing a business like one of you might be doing out there. What's your name?
Baluku Bashir.
Baluku Bashir.
Yes.
Where do you work from? What's this place?
Zana. Bata Zana.
So Bata, this is Bata and then Zana is next, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me about your business. How did you start it up?
I started this business in 2013 with 30,000 shillings.
30,000 shillings? You're kidding. Like 300 or 30,000?
1,000. It was not big like this. It was small. Actually, I didn't have skills. I started it with the skills I had acquired from high school.
You got the skills from high school, not from like a vocational school?
Yes.
Wow.
Like in high school, we had talent shows where we used to make things with our hands. So I made a shoe in banana fibers. So that's how I started.
From high school, you made like a shoe out of like the banana fibers. Did any parent like buy the shoe?
No, it was not parent thing. It was student versing students. So no one bought the shoe. We just used it to acquire marks.
So that is how you got inspired to start like such a business?
Yes.
Oh wow. So tell me about the challenges you're facing actually.
One of the challenge I face is capital, then manpower, because that the little capital drives to little manpower, where I can't pay a lot of people to work for me.
How many people do you use? Like how many people work for you?
7.
You have 7 people, then you're calling that small manpower?
It is small according to the time I spend on a shoe, because a shoe can take like one day if I make it, if I'm the only one making it.
Okay. So if you're talking about like the capital, that the capital is small, what do you really mean by capital being small?
Capital being small, capital is money. Yes. Cash money, which I use to buy materials. For example, the leather is bought at 6,000 a square foot. A lot of things here, even food to feed the people I'm working with.
So you need like to invest more capital into your business, which you started with 30K.
Actually, now here, the demand is higher than the capital I have.
Okay, so tell me about the achievements.
The only achievement I can say now is a degree.
You got a degree out of this business?
Yes. Development studies out of shoes.
So do you ever like regret as to why you didn't do the jobs that align with the degree you got?
Not really. Actually, I was retained in Ministry of Health.
You worked for Ministry of Health?
For some time, but it was not paying much as this one.
So this business is paying you more than the Ministry of Health would have paid you?
Yes.
Hey viewers out there, this is really awesome. The gentleman is telling us how he's making more money than he would have been making in the Ministry of Health. That's really wonderful. So where do you sell your shoes?
I sell across Uganda, Middle East.
You also send it to the Middle East?
So,
Even Nigeria?
yeah,
Oh, man, you must be making money, yeah?
not that much.
Do you ever sell like to other countries out? Like leave alone like Nigeria and even the Middle East, like let's say US, UK or somewhere?
Specifically, I would say German, because I had a friend who connected to me to some people. They bought some amount of pairs, but there is also a challenge of shipping. If you get a customer across your country, you can't ship the shoes well. It is costly.
So tell me, are you sometimes like afraid of like the competitors? Do you have so much competitors in the business or you don't?
I'm not afraid of competitors because I'm the one who creates them. I know what they know and I know what I know.
You create the competitors.
Some people may fear competitors, but if you're having competitors, it widens your market. Because when you are the one who initiated something, no one can do it better than you.
Now that's something you didn't tell me. So did you initiate this?
Of course.
It's like you invaded it, you started it. No one like had the idea of starting this thing up.
I started using with a goat skin.
A goat skin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then after, because you know here we like goat skins are expensive. So I thought of something that can be cheap and can make something like we call it appalis, eh?
Okay.
Like something can make an appali, yet it is not so expensive. That's how I came to this using threads.
You're serious? Okay, so can you take us through like the materials you're using like around here? Where do you get the materials? What kind of materials you're using?
For example, like this one. This one is a car tire. I normally buy these ones from Katwe, Ndeva, Chibuye. Now we also use threads like this one. These ones, they are imported from Thailand, and we buy them from Chikogo. Then we also use leather. They are imported from Kenya. Some are made from here. Like this one is imported from Kenya. This one is made from here.
Okay. So let's say you've got like enough capital into the business. Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? According like to the business, the way you're saying it, where do you see yourself and even the business in 5 years from now?
In 5 years from now, I want to market my brand so that everyone, when someone sees a shoe which I made, can recognize that this is a shoe from Bashu's Crafts. Then I also want to be like Bata.
Does that mean having like different locations in different places?
Yeah, showrooms, a lot of customers and trust.
Wow, that is wonderful. So tell me something, Bashili. What would you really advise someone doing the same business or starting up like a small business like you did using like 30K? How would you really motivate them or encourage them? How can you really speak to those people?
I call them to come. If someone is there and that person wants to start this business, you can come and we train you. If you have skills, you can start and be patient, because being patient is a key to success. If you are not patient, you can't acquire what you want.
If you're not patient, you can't acquire. You can never get what you want in life. Well, you've heard it from Bashil on My Hustle, and Bashil has been really going through with us the different challenges and disadvantages and how his business is doing. I can assure you, like if you're out there and you're starting small, get going, be strong and start from where you are, use the little you have and just keep going. Eventually, actually, the help will find you on the way. This is My Hustle with your boy Ronnie on Magic One. See you next time.
This is Magic One.